咁就但係咧佢個技能咧就係特有技能就降低冷卻啦，跟住爆頭就加特有技能計量增加11.5啦，跟住最後一發子彈就提高57%。
冇用，全部冇用。
我知啊，你冇用咯，但係我諗下，其實如果我嘅話都可能有用喎。
要高攻啦！你而家你搞下，全部都講你啲技能。其實你啲技能已經有翻上下，你成日要冷卻咁多做咩咧？如果你玩電攻嘅話，你明唔明啊？唔好過嗰位喎。
我知啊，但係咧，佢因為咧，其實我睇中咧，佢係爆頭擊殺啦，應該係話可以加特有技能咁，跟住然之後你諗下，如果我譬如當打暗區1、2嘅，咁其實佢哋嗰啲好易打，即係冇咁口血噶嘛。係，啲人用呢招咧嚟不斷出超必噶嘛。咁如果我用超必攻擊，我用超必攻擊嘅話，咁我呢個攻擊好高咯，同埋好快可以滿翻佢嗰個超必咯。我睇完阿師兄嗰段啊，屌你啦！我話直頭想咧換緊咗嗰把師兄嗰把突擊步槍。哇！好撚勁啊！佢真係講堅，我真係轉佢嗰把突擊步槍。同埋咧，我發覺佢嗰啲咧，我聽到嗰啲圖咧，佢砌嗰把槍咧，佢都穩定性同埋嗰啲都要求高嘅喎。佢左右唔喐啊，嗰啲咧水平穩定，同埋佢突擊步槍咧，我哋嗰把衝鋒槍咧，佢裝咗嗰個叫做水平腰間穩定嘅喎。我唔知關唔關咁樣事，所以佢啲槍冇咁飄。我唔知佢係咪快鏡嚟嘅咧，我想問下。其實我覺得佢係快鏡。屌你諗乜？第一佢快到爆炸，第二佢支槍係定撚到爆炸。咁你咪當佢係20分咩咯？喂，過嚟未啊？喂，快啲216、219嗰啲人過嚟。當佢係咩咯？當佢係 double 咯，當佢係2倍速咯。屌你黐撚線，嗰支槍係定撚到爆炸，跟住咧同埋佢用嗰啲技能咧，你冇留意佢寶能源超撚快，用個掩體，超級無敵快咯，寶能源。佢咧喂，佢天職咧用嗰個咩爆頭傷害可以加抗體30%嗰個技能嚟喎。Go， 快打返有兩場先走，見到隻嘢，我走撚咗我先，仆街啊！你老母啊！佢嘅技能都係嘅喎，佢揀嗰個，跟住同埋移動中殺咗人咧會增加抗體，我覺得呢啲都幾好用嘅喎。你聽唔聽到啊？發要韓敬軒窒窒地啊？點解韓敬軒聽唔到你講嘢喎？屌呢個夠唔夠啊？咁樣嘅用呢個 party。聽唔到講嘢軒。
Try and hang on and stay down. We've got agents en route.
我聽唔到講嘢死嘅喎，點打？因為你個傻仔要你保能又保唔撚到，屙撚嘅喎。哇！中晒把，屌你老母啊！ 衝啊！攞炸彈啊！頂緊住我啊！保我啊！
My legs. My goddamn sitting duck here. Try and keep your head down. No! Oh God.
我講嘢喎，我聽到你講嘢喎，我一直講嘢。
但係你睇你個咪有冇顯示啊？冇你個咪嘅喎，唉，轉翻 party 啦。
I was hoping the division would show up to this party.
聽唔聽到啊？
聽到啦。
屌你諗乜做乜成日搞唔搞呢個 party 個就係咁樣嘅？
豬喎，我聽到你講嘢㗎，我係有講嘢添㗎。
你睇唔睇到你個標誌有冇嗰個音？
有。
聽唔到喎，真係。
豬喎！
屌你老味啊！
我仲要咩都冇撳過，你都見㗎，你突然間講個係嘢冇聲嘅，你話我？
係喎。但你話你個咪，你有顯示個咪有聲音喎？你話
係咩啊？我而家用緊 hand free 啊，我唔係用咩添㗎，我唔係用嗰個咩啊？
係咪 hand free 有問題咧？但你話個熒幕嗰度顯示到你有個標誌啊嘛？
有㗎，佢收到我音㗎。係
咯，佢收到你音咧冇問題嘅。走啊！屌你老母！算啦，先話我哋嘈啊！屌你老味，我哋鬼撚咁嘈。我話吹咁吹啫，我好撚遠喎，喂大隻佬，佢呢隻近啲喎，食屎啊！屌你老母，黃敬業啊！你琴晚爆啊！屌你老母，你阿媽話你，你真係話你個大仔先冇先係傻嘅，幾撚仆街！
咁啊！其實我唔記得咗我同我媽講咩。
你阿媽話你唔撚幫佢入錢啊銀行，你唔撚記得咗啊？
係啊。保
撚完啦！屌你保撚完啦！
冇咗咧。我都怕佢啲 delay 嘅啫。
有少少嘅係笑撚死啊！
我幾次咧死咧都係因為 delay 咯。
哦，死又真係賴 delay。
我想死咧真係 delay 問題咯。
係嘅，係啊，咁我死都賴 delay 咯，唔係我死唔會賴 delay，我死會賴軒渣咯。
哦，
軒雷鳩我咯。
咧真係打親咧，全部都係出衝鋒槍喎。
唔撚係啊嘛？
我今日打咗300衝鋒槍出嚟嘅。
咁撚大話都冇包好嘢啊！
我覺得有，但係你唔啱用咯。就好似我頭先講嗰把啦，我跟住打咗一把SMG9啦，即係咧嗰個30飛子彈，跟住射速超高嗰把咧。聽唔聽到份嘅？
聽到。冇㗎啦，我直頭。我第二把槍我會攞突擊步槍㗎啦，我而家開始儲突擊步槍㗎啦。我學阿師兄咁樣做穩穩陣啦。我而家就係成日最煩就係唔夠子彈嗰下換槍，個攻擊力又差喎。如果我 shotgun 好似我以前咁打咧，我後邊嗰把係 shotgun咧，近距離係好，但係如果遠少少就撲街咯。
係啊，你突擊步槍好就好在咧，好啱好咗啦。
食屎啊！屌你老母！
突擊步槍好在咧，佢因為可以中短距離啊嘛。
係啊，咁你可以補救我冇子彈啊嘛。
佢仲有個技能係近距離會加攻啊嘛。我其實一直都好想要有咁樣嘅突擊步槍咯，即係近距離加攻嘅突擊步槍咯。
咁你咪可以同衝鋒槍互玩咯，可以。
係啦，佢同
暴能完啦！這處季候風，暴能完啦！我哋大佬死咗喎！
佢哋聽換裝啊！
換唔切啦！佢哋咁撚把炮，好撚勁啊！呢班師兄，咁撚快啊！咁打多場先再落去咧。做咩師兄執嘢？屌你老味！我執完就勾我哋 game 㗎，屌！我執咗先。
屌你執嘢跟住勾 game 咯。
但係咧，佢嗰技能天職又啱嘅喎，一路行即係冇喺掩體度殺死咗人咧，可以加嗰個抗體30%，其實都好用喎。其實我諗下。
咩啊？你知唔知佢係點樣啊？因為咧，你掩體咧離開咗咧，你有。
哇！好撚快啊！咁同埋佢嗰個，喂，快啲再接多次任務，冇得講笑。不過我冇級先。
佢去補級搞掂咪得咯？你跟住你一勾就個個出晒去㗎啦。你一開任務就個彈翻出去㗎啦。
佢哋補完級未先？唉，睇下攞啲咩閪嘢啦！屌你老母，又係獵人信仰，攞撚咗成日啊！黑市 M60啊！師兄個把好似唔係呢把嚟咯，唔要啊！追擊步槍 M17冇位啊！屌你老味！shotgun 太局限近距離啊！屌你老味！佢嗰把就可以又遠又近。即係好似我呢啲咁，屌你子彈冇啦，佢咪用我個方法咯，即係冇子彈先可以換第二把槍射咯。
我咪一直都係咁樣咯。
屌你！一路殺，唉！但係 shotgun 啊爆炸力強咯，近距離真係。
唔係，同埋咧 shotgun 有度好，如果啲人子彈掉炸彈咧，你攞去射嘅話咧，佢會即刻 即刻掉落自己度咯。
Those drops I told you about are still happening in the
點
dark
解掉
zone.
即刻射落
We've
自
got
己
a
度
very
啊？
unfortunate new wrinkle.
即係佢個炸彈
Some
佢掉
rifers
唔
found
出
an
啊，會喺
LMG
自己身
surface
上
to
面
air
爆。
missile site, and they've got some ex-military in their mix.
哦，
That means
尤
they
其
could
是
shoot
咧
down the
1.3
choppers.
之後啊，
Strikers could shoot down anything that flies near that SAM site and get their hands on our tech. We've got to take out that launcher. But if they're armed with division gear, it's going to be a whole new ballgame.
我諗緊可唔可以換突擊
Our
步
worst case
槍，
scenario happened. One
即
of
係第
our
二把
helicopters is down. Get to the wreckage ASAP
會
and take
錯
out the
咯。
SAM site before they get anyone else. I'll see if I can get a hold of the
我
pilot.
頭先仲買咗幾把靚突擊步槍添，屌你！
In my leg.
唉，
I can't get out of here anytime soon.
唔係咁你打法
And stay down.
我屌你啊！
哎呀，同邊一齊飛，都冇所謂啦，反正我都係冇。
有嘢冇子彈我仆街啦！屌你老味！唉！
你師兄同我電力應該差唔多喎。
算啦，個個打法唔同，我都中意 shotgun 好撚爽。
咁啊係咯，你嗰啲只係我可以愛嚟參考咯，我覺得，跟住再改咯。
佢突擊步槍啊，係咪佢一個衝鋒槍佢都，我唔知係咪佢爆，佢中意爆頭啊，要搞埋啲爆頭啊。
佢因為爆頭勁啊嘛，佢爆頭勁
幾撚
啊嘛，大佬。
勁啊！佢把嘢。
佢幾撚準啊，大佬！佢真係下下爆喎，佢最誇張係下下中喎，壓槍又勁喎佢。如果我係佢，我都梗係咁爆頭啦，戇鳩。
不過成日覺得電腦咧，我就有保留咯。電腦版，你 P4 版我就話你叻仔啦。
都會係㗎，因為好多人講咧話咧 P4 版係冇辦法可以 solo 咯。
屌你老母個電腦版又 set 撚晒嘢啱嘅，屌你有冇收皮啊你？
一樣，呢啲應該係一樣。不過你 P4 版咧，佢係你電腦版咧，你轉裝快咯。快啲！Go！
你覺得佢哋聽到咩？你覺得嗌高就得㗎？嚇 ？J 咩高？屌你高！走！
其實咧，如果佢哋應該可能聽到我
點咁講咧？
因為我教咗嗰個
咩啊？
係啦，允許播送你的聲音咧，我揀咗經常，佢應該係。
我夠撳咗啦，但係你個咪嗰陣都冇聲音出奇，應該聽唔到嘅。
唔係啊，我之前冇撳噶嘛，我啱啱撳㗎。咁啊，可能如果你而家開直播咧，佢哋會聽到我講嘢咯。
哦，係咩？
啊。
哦，咁可能係啊，關事啊咁啊，我有撳，我不嬲都有撳㗎。
我唔使補給啊，行得行啦。
好威啦，真係嚟㗎係嘛？行咯，行啦，屌老母！
等先，
屌你老味，又話行得，又話威，又話戴頭盔。
阿師兄未行啊嘛，好，我哋而家。
師兄未行又賴鳩人哋師兄未行。
你乜結？行啦。嗰個師兄行得咁撚快。
人哋話撚住你班豬閪，仔閪咩？哇！叫你老蝴蝶。
Accessing defense control system. Connect secondary power relay.
哇！班豬閪上咗去喎。索筋啊！屌你老母！喂，保能員啦！屌屎撚咗啦！屌你老味啊！屌喺下邊啊！
哎呀！
哇！
屌你老味，塞跳撚咗。
Anybody who runs away gets a bullet in the back. Keep it up. Blow them the hell up already.
仆街仔啊！救命啊！咦，個師兄死撚咗喎！殺咗晒馬仔先。
咩啊？同山下表你打大嘢啦！出咗嚟啦，大佬！
出咗嚟點啊？出咗嚟要打嘅。冇能源啊，閪佬！冇能源啊！
冇咗啦！睇住師兄背脊，睇住師兄背脊，睇住師兄背脊。
射緊啦！你見唔到嘅咩？屌你！死撚埋啦！
屌你老母跑通線，食屎啦！
食屎啦！死肥仔韓敬軒，韓敬軒死肥仔，全部女人都係晒啊！好，閃光彈嘅時間又到啦！點撚爆你個巴西龜啊！嚟啊！屌你老味！巴西龜啊！10蚊屌一次雞啊！屌啊！變態啊！食屎啊！我覺得呢班師兄咁搶住去攞，我真係好驚佢哋勾我哋驚。
屌你估錯都係，我知你一陣
我係咁噶啦，我不嬲即係開頭都諗呢樣嘢㗎。打撚完咗大佬之後，跟住佢哋死嗰啲人咧，唔撚理佢咯，勾佢驚咯。
攞完大佬啲，
攞完大佬之後即係勾驚咯。
攞完即係
重玩咯。
之後啲嘢咧，跟住就重玩啦，係啦，冇錯啦。
好撚撲街啊！你哋真係諗埋啲嘢，唔撚俾人攞咯。哇！好撚快啊！真係佢真係畫板，咁樣拆真係好撚快拆完。我哋今日仲未做嗰啲特別任務喎。特種部隊背包，口罩，弱智者口罩。我最叻啊，就係琴日攞咗個最終口罩啊！屌你老母！
你
攞咗把突擊步
咧，最撚筍一樣嘢咧係咩咧？我楞住啲師兄啦，打完啦，贏咗啦。贏咗之後咧，個師兄咧唔係繼續打天仔咯，走咗去打咧每周最高任務咯。
每周啊？
嗰個咯，每周最高最貴嗰個。
哦，屌你嗌醒我啊嘛！
屌冇用㗎，咁你都係得4個人嘅啫嘛。
你勾走一個咪得咯，勾咗個人佢都做嗰樣嘢，勾咗個隊友佢啦，你咪做主席，要求做主咯，勾撚咗佢咯。屌你老你，我個 friend 好撚慘啊，打唔到每周。 打俾我食啊！
戇鳩啊！
個禮拜日都可以有食 lunch。
點啊？係咪食 lunch 啊？嗰個勁師兄走咗咯。
勁師走咗啊？哦，勁師走咗食 lunch 啦咁。如果勁師喺度我就乜撚嘢啊？驗埋你班傻仔，夠膽死唔好撚重玩呢個啦！屌你，你估我又想玩嘅咩？嚇！屌你老味啊！嚇！賤格！我真係好撚想㗎，遇上嗰啲閪佬咧，撲街啊！咁撚快死啊！好似嗰次咁咧，死撚晒，睇剩我哋兩個，我真係好撚想屌你嗱嗱聲攞撚完，跟住嗱嗱聲咧，屌你 out game 咯！但係佢冇得攞咯。
執完之後死咯，執完之後我自己死咯。
死唔到啦！執完之後嗰度冇晒人，但係你可以即刻重玩啊嘛。
唔係啊！你未殺晒人之前啊，淨係殺咗
大
佬。
哦！哇，好撚
就執大佬嘢，
你
執完大佬嘢之後咧，跟住然之後我死咯。如果佢哋咪全部一齊除頭你個咯。
哇，好賤啊！你諗埋啲嘢，但係我 buy 你喎。
呢個係最絕㗎嘛，因為如果你清晒嘅話咧，佢哋會即刻重玩㗎嘛，即係可以即刻翻生㗎嘛。你就係你執拿完大佬啲嘢之後，跟住你就死啦。
講完你都想笑啊！你個撚樣，幾撚賤啊！
仲要係咧扮到好似真係想打咁樣咯，但係
扮死啊！屌你最叻㗎，揸流灘，屌你！仆街，同我打波又揸流灘到啊！哇，流灘添啊！屌你老味！
永遠都係射佢個頭隔離嗰啲位咯，跟住自己死，跟住仲要扮走喎，跟住仲要扮走啦，跟住補血啦，又要有補血啦咁樣喎，
跟住我諗，
死，
跟住我諗佢哋班友好撚緊張，心諗唔係死下你，喂唔好啊，知你攞咗啊，唔好死啊！跟住 send 可能 send 信息俾你啊，求你唔好死啊！喂，可以喎，喂，就咁決定，屌你老母，下一次邊兩個死撚咗，即係嗱，好老實嘅，正常死 OK 咯，你唔撚正常死，我撚早死嗰啲咧，我真係唔撚事。我話咁撲街，你冇撚貢獻，我做咩俾你啊？嚇！屌你老味，你真係唔好陪佢做，分唔分手？講，
喂嚇，落去食嘢講，落去食嘢講。
好啦，係好啦，拜拜。
York, New York, you are listening to Rick Velassi and Wouldn't You Know It, the Tri-State Area's favorite pirate radio podcast. Probably its only pirate radio podcast. Now, we've talked about the JTF, the Joint Task Force that's made up of city cops and first responders. They've made a pretty big difference in a lot of neighborhoods since this whole crazy mess got started. But just like food, water, sanity, and clean underwear, the JTF are a handy resource we just don't got enough of. And you know what they say? Nature abhors a vacuum. And my sources tell me somebody's trying to step into that breach. Somebody military. I'm talking PMC people, private military company types, who get sent into Manhattan to protect the rich folk stuff and found themselves trapped here with the rest of us. So, did they pitch in and play nice? Hell no. These last man battalion U-Botses and their CO, some knucklehead named Bliss, decided Manhattan died and made them king. And since they got guns and the tanks and their shiny uniforms, they're taking their nickel and dime fascist bullshit to the streets. Our streets. And if you're in their territory and don't play by their rules, you're screwed. And by the by, you listen to those loudspeaker trucks that loudmouth Bliss keeps running up and down the streets? It's pretty clear he's thinking bigger than just Manhattan. So, if you see anybody in fatigues and Ninja Turtle gear, you let me know. We got a fire in the line, New York. You stay safe. Hey, New York, it's your Uncle Ricky. We need to talk. 'Cause I'm afraid I'm starting to lose it. This shit I'm hearing, well, let's just say it sounds more like something out of an airport paperback than real life. And no, I cannot believe I just referred to our present state of post-biological terrorism apocalypse as real life. Okay. So, I have not yet been able to confirm this firsthand, but I have reports of groups of people in containment suits roaming the city with flamethrowers, burning any and all evidence of virus contamination. Properties, bodies. Green poison's been there, they're lighting it up. Yeah, I hear all sorts of theories on who's responsible. Some say city workers like, I don't know, sanitation or something. I also heard government scientists, like the DCD cleaning up its mess. These nut jobs are apparently covered head to toe in hazmat gear with homemade flamethrowers. Now, maybe it's fucking aliens at this point, I believe anything. I know how it sounds. Like I've been saying, paranoia is the only sane response to the last few weeks. I'm trying to chase down something concrete, and when I do, you'll be the first to know about it. Just keep your eyes open, NYC. And remember, just because you're paranoid, don't mean they ain't out to get you. evening. I can't tell, and to be honest, I don't care. Could be 4 a.m. for all I know. What I do have is a little more info on that Directive 51 stuff. So, remember I was talking about the sleeper agents embedded across America? All thanks to the ultra-classified Directive 51 signed by the President? Turns out some of them have already been activated and were secretly supervising the initial treatment operations. You remember that lovely cattle pen they sent sick people to? And nobody ever came out? Well, when the shit hit the fan in there, all the agencies bugged out. JTF, National Guard, everybody. And the sleeper agents? Your guess is as good as mine. Now these people were what the directive refers to as the first wave. Why'd they call them the first wave? Because they got a second wave embedded right behind them. That's right, New York. You thought the fun was over, but no. You get a whole new bunch of faceless government overlords to deal with. And the best part is you don't even know who they are. They could be your neighbor, your co-worker, your cousin, your brother-in-law, your fucking grandmother for all I know. Hell, you could be one yourself and not even know it. That's how deep they're buried. Sleep with one eye open, New York. Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. New York City, from East to Hudson and Bronx to Queens and all the garbage scows at sea. Except Staten Island. You're not a real borough. Rick Velassi here again with Wouldn't You Know It. I keep trying to convince myself this is all just paranoid delusions. I'm not succeeding, New York. I am not succeeding. Some of you out there have been asking me to find out the name of this sleeper agency activated by Directive 51. From what I've been able to find out, it's so secret they just call it the Division. Which, I have to say, seems appropriate. I mean, I don't know what good it's supposed to do. It certainly didn't save us when the green poison hit. The only thing it's good at is making us wonder who among us is secretly a sleeper agent. Turning us all against each other, dividing us. That's the beauty of this super classified bullshit. We all start suspecting each other while the East Village burns. Yeah, the Division seems pretty damn good at that, America. Fuck yeah.
the books, and other times we felt like crooks, stealing from the greedy hands of time. Oh, it's on your mind, my friend. But I remember dancing in the street. I remember laughing. Your smile so sweet. We were oh so young, and we feel younger every day. I remember highways in the rain. I recall those mountains never change. We were oh so young, and we feel younger every day. We could write a simple song, teach our kids to sing along, pass it on to children of their own. And when your hair is good and gone, and yours is shining silver long and flowing, you'll be standing next to me. I remember dancing. I remember laughing. We are still so young, and we're feeling younger. I remember highways. I recall those mountains. We were oh so young, and we're feeling younger, younger every day. Younger every day. Oh, younger every day. Younger every day. Younger every day.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. You're listening to Wouldn't You Know It, the Pirate Radio podcast for paranoid insomniacs. I'll tell you what, New York. Let's get dark. Now, I know what you're saying. Get dark. Jesus, Ricky, you're usually such a glass half full kind of guy. I know it's hard to believe, but some of you know what I'm talking about. The Dark Zone. The Dark Zone. It reminds me of those 19th century maps of the British Empire. The ones where the interior of the second biggest continent on the planet just said, "Here be dragons." Nobody knows exactly what's there. Nobody sane would go in to find out. Here's what we do know about the Dark Zone. We know they locked up a bunch of sick people in there. We know the folks trying to keep the peace, trying to treat the sick, trying to maintain at least some vestige of order, were forced to run for their lives. Because order could not be maintained. The center would not hold. We know they left those who couldn't leave, left them to fend for themselves. Who remained? Who swarmed in to take advantage? Who, if anyone, controls this unmapped terra incognita, the deepest, darkest island within our city? All of this is shrouded from our vision. For now we see through a glass darkly. Now we know nothing. And what keeps me awake at night is what the glass is a mirror. If anyone listening out there has any information or first-hand knowledge of what the fuck is going on in the Dark Zone, you let me know. As for the rest of you, welcome to the jungle.
Put
York. This is Rick. Sorry, I'm not feeling real glib at the moment. So I went uptown. Decided to have a look for myself at this dark zone. What I have to report ain't hearsay. I saw it with my own eyes. First off, the wall is still there. It's gotten bigger. There's now concertina wire up on top. In December they were saying it was to keep the sick folks separated from everybody else. Now I think they just don't want anybody to know what's going on inside. So, over the wall, I could see bodies. Not many live people. Place feels almost deserted from the outside. But there's bodies everywhere. On the streets, hanging off the walls. Signs of struggle, bullet holes, blast shadows, burned out windows and doors. I think when the authorities pulled out, the sick people tried to, I don't know. I'm sure they were desperate. Now it's quiet. I don't mean peaceful. It's anything but that. It's a ghost town, but not empty. Just haunted. It feels like a place that's dead and fucking angry about it. It was some scary shit. New York. What's happened to us?
Your love is like a fire, 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 fire. You're burning me up, oh. And I just wanna take you higher, 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 higher. You're turning me up, oh, oh. I see the words on the wall in my future. I'm losing my voice, making noise I'm not used to. I try not to fall when she falls like a loser. I know she was made for my heart. She's taking my heart again. Now's the mouth of that hiding, hiding. Now's the mouth of those girls. Now's the mouth of that hiding, hiding. Now's the mouth of those girls. She's burning up, burning up, up, burning up, up. Just turn it up, turn it up, up, turn it up. Your love is like a fire, 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 fire. You're burning me up, oh. And I just wanna take you higher, 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 higher. You're turning me up, oh. Your love is like a fire, fire, fire. You're burning me up, oh. And I just wanna take you higher, higher, higher. You're turning me up, oh. Got the weight of the world on my shoulders. I just can't take it. She's breaking my focus. I broke down in bed for the girl 'cause she's gorgeous. I know she was made for my heart. She's taking my heart again. Now's the mouth of that hiding, hiding. Now's the mouth of those girls. Now's the mouth of that hiding, hiding. Now's the mouth of those girls. She's burning up, burning up, up, burning up, up. Just turn it up, turn it up, up, turn it up. Your love is like a fire, 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 fire. Your love is like a fire, 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 fire. You're burning me up, oh. And I just wanna take you higher, 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 higher. You're turning me up, oh. Your love is like a fire, 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 fire. You're burning me up, oh. And I just wanna take you higher, higher, higher. You're turning me up, oh. Your love is like a fire, fire, fire. You're burning me up, oh. And I just wanna take you higher, higher, higher. You're turning me up,
NYC, NYC. I'm Rick Falassi, and this is Wouldn't You Know It. And if you're listening to me, you're not just a survivor, you're a masochist. You know, I put my faith in my fellow New Yorkers. Because if there's one thing we know how to do at this point, it's help each other get through a crisis. But apparently, some folks missed the memo. Yeah, I was down in Chelsea today. And what did I see? People breaking into places, sure. People looting. But worse than that. People beating people up. People beating people unconscious. People shooting people. And then taking their stuff. And not even stuff they need. I saw a guy in a ski mask with a hunting rifle follow a mom lugging her kid in a suitcase like he was tracking a goddamn deer. And when he got close enough, he didn't say a word. He just raised his fucking rifle and shot her point blank in the back of the head. Kid is screaming and crying. The ski mask ignores him. Starts going through the case right there in the street. Pulls out a couple of things, some jewelry, crap like that, then turns around and walks off. Leaves the kid bawling his eyes out over his mom's dead body. Yeah, I guess I ought to be glad he didn't shoot the kid too. Look, I know it's been a fucked up last couple of months, but is this what we are now? After 9/11, we pulled together, helped each other out. Now we're hunting down unarmed mothers in the street just on the off chance they might have something we want? New York. What's happening to us? Heard about Houston, New York. Heard about Detroit. Heard about Pittsburgh, PA. Not that we haven't had our hands full here. We are the epicenter after all. But it's probably fair to say we've been so preoccupied with making it through the grindhouse flick we're in, we just assumed the rest of the world would be there waiting for us at the end. Not so fast. New numbers released today on the DCD website look shitty. Boston, Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, San Francisco, and LA, infection numbers are through the roof. You got martial law being enforced by state and national guards in every city in America. Interstate trucking disrupted, food's not getting delivered, food riots daily across the country. Hospitals are overloaded. No emergency services because the first responders have left to go help in bigger cities like ours. Power grids up and down, just like that. So what's my point? My point is, you're like me. You've been telling yourself the world you know is waiting for you on the other side of this mess. But here's the thing. What if it's not? You're listening to Rick Falassi, and wouldn't you know it, the best, if not only, paranoid pirate radio podcast in the tri-state area. So, you got that going for you, which is nice. So, folks have been asking me about the federal government, what the state of things is, etc. Basically wanted me to reassure them somebody's still in charge. But I can't. I mean, are there provisions for continuity of government in a crisis? Sure. Realms of classified documentation? Yes. Top secret mountain fortresses, impregnable to any attack, whether conventional, nuclear, biological? You bet. The question is it working? Is it functional? Are there still people running the federal government? And if so, who and where? And are they answerable in any way to the people of the republic for which they stand? I mean, we all know what they're telling us. We see the video footage. We download the official statements. But let's be clear. Their top priority is to keep us calm, while they try to figure out what the motherfuck to do about all this. Because, in case you ain't been outside since Turkey Day, the one thing we can be pretty goddamn sure of is they really haven't nailed it down so far. Not that I blame them. It's such a fucking mess out there, I'm amazed we haven't all turned into cannibals yet. Yet. Just give it time.
I say